Alright, for this video, we're going to look at another one of these verifying identities. We're actually going to use a fairly useful identity, and we're going to prove it first. So, we're going to have 2 times secant squared of x is equal to 1 over 1 minus sine of x plus 1 over 1 plus sine of x. So this is one of those ones that, again, when it comes to something like calculus, this one is going to pop up a few times. You'll also see the equivalent for a cosecant. But let's actually show that this works. Now, notice here, the right-hand side is going to be the more difficult side. This is the more complex-looking side, so this is the one where we're going to fix, or kind of break down. So I'm going to actually transpose these two, because I like the stuff I'm working on the left with the identity on the right. Okay, so my first step, all I'm doing is adding these two things together. So I'm getting my common denominator of 1 minus sine of x times 1 plus sine of x, and then just putting these on the top. Now, be careful, when I've taught this before and we did this one in class, people want to cancel these, but remember, with something like addition, you can't just cancel stuff out. So, I get 1 plus sine of x plus 1 minus sine of x over 1 minus sine of x times 1 plus sine of x is equal to 2 secant squared. So 1 plus sine of x and 1 minus sine of x, my negative sign and positive sign cancel, give me 1 plus 1, which gives me 2. And then on the bottom, I'm going to multiply these out. I get 1 minus sine of x squared. Okay, again, you can do that yourself if you'd like to, and multiply these out and see that this does work, but this does indeed work. Okay, so this gives me 2 over 1 minus sine squared of x is equal to 2 times secant squared of x, which I remember by my Pythagorean identity, 1 minus sine squared of x is the same thing as cosine squared of x. So I get 2 over cosine squared of x is equal to 2 times secant squared of x, which I can replace my cosine squared of x with secant squared of x by the reciprocal identity. Usually here, let me just write a little note. Going from here to here, usually I would like to see you guys do it where you write cosine of x squared and then substitute secant in and then show how that works. But just for this example, I'm doing this kind of the fast way so that I can just show it to you. Okay, so in this case we get 2 times secant squared of x is equal to 2 times secant squared of x. So this does actually have this is a valid identity.